Because here's the thing, no matter what God's called you to be, no matter what God's called you to do, ultimately He's called you to solve problems. That's us, all of us are. We're God-called problem solvers. What do you mean? God calls you to pastor a church. You're probably not going to get a church that's perfect, that's growing, that's paying well, that everything's doing good, and is running on all cylinders, and it's got perfect people in it. Probably not going to happen. He's going to call you to a church that hasn't won nobody to Jesus in years. It's been going backwards. The things that not been going good. There's conflict that's happening on. Why? Because God's training you to solve some problems. You're a teacher, and you've been given this class that nobody else can handle. But there's a combination for their brain, and you just got to plug that right combination, and their minds will open, and the information will come in, and the growth will come in, and the wisdom will come in. But nobody else has been able to do it, but you've got the Holy Spirit living inside of you, and you can have that combination to open up their mind. God's called you to solve that problem. Maybe you called to community leadership. Maybe you feel called to get involved in community government. Well, let me tell you something. Even if things are going well, there's still challenges. There's still things that you pray. The reason God has called you is because He's called you to solve problems. Some of you feel called to evangelism. You're like, why ain't everybody winning the lost? It's because God's called you to solve the problem to win the lost. Maybe you're like, why God's called me to give prophetic words? Well, He's called you to solve the problem that there's no revelation. Maybe you're like, why is there no organization around here? It's because God's called you to administrate to solve the problem of no organization. You see, your ultimate call is to solve problems. And you know how you get trained in solving problems? You get a few problems along the way. Some of you got saved. You got sanctified. The Lord's moving in your life. You're up here at the altar. You're crying. Mascara's running. You're going, God, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. I'll go where you want me to go. I'll pray anything you want me to be. But make me into a holy man of God. Make me into a holy woman of God. I'll do anything that you have for me. I submit to your will. And then you go outside the door and the Lord's like, I got some problems for you to solve. And you're like, what in the world's going on here? God allows some problems to come your way. You see, the greater success that you have at solving problems on a smaller level will determine the level of problems that God can trust you with for Him.